Hi, I'm Pierre. I'm the market lead for our tax and accounting business at Thomson Reuters for the MENA region. And I'm very pleased today to be joined by.
Robert from the Klauw. I'm the CFO for MetLife's insurance business here in the Middle East that covers both life insurance and medical insurance across 10 markets, as well as all GCC markets.
Well, thank you very much for being here with me. So, obviously, VAT is being introduced in the GCC. And I think you've been one of the good corporate citizens where you've kind of started to get ready quite early on. So, if you could just talk to us about it a
Yeah,
little bit.
thank you, Pierre. Thanks for the opportunity to be here and share some of my experience, but maybe people who can make use of that experience. So we started about a year ago, um, knowing that this is going to be an implementation that's going to have quite a lot of impact on our business. We cover all the GCC markets, including Saudi Arabia. We started with the business impact analysis. Also, we've done a financial impact analysis and quickly realized that this is going to be material impact, not just in sense of complexity, but also financially. We also realized that this was not a finance project, but a business project. So we've aligned all functions from legal to product to marketing to communications, obviously finance and operations, and build a project structure. We've been working for the last 12 months on the implementation. We're now at a stage where we're testing our system changes, a major effort, as our systems were not ready for VAT.
And so you just mentioned that your system were not ready for VAT. So why not?
Insurance business is typically exempt. So in the European Union, for instance, there's no VAT on insurance. Our business in the region here is both medical insurance, which is going to be subject to VAT, as well as life insurance, which is exempt of VAT. Since insurance is typically exempt, most legacy systems do not have that functionality, including the accounting systems. So that had all to be built, and that's not an easy effort. Also, since we're covering 5 markets, we need to have the flexibility for the various rates, but also various implementation dates. As Saudi Arabia and UAE will go live the 1st of January, it's not clear where the other countries are going to go.
And so why would you say the insurance industry is quite complex to deal with when it comes to VAT specifically?
Yeah, so I think 3 reasons. The first one I mentioned is the fact that the industry is, let's say, not used to VAT. The second one, and that's a complexity because part of our products are going to be exempt and some of them are not exempt. That's for us a large amount of input VAT, which is not recoverable, which is a sizable amount. And finally, there's an aspect of transitional VAT. The insurance business writes new business and renews business in 2017 and provides coverage into 2018. Now, that transitional VAT might be very difficult to collect. So on very small policies, we think it's impossible. We've provisioned for that. We don't think we can collect that VAT. On larger contracts, we're obviously going to make an attempt, but there's a risk that it will be difficult to collect that.
Was that budgeted in the first place before you kind of start on that whole journey process?
Yeah, so I mean, when we did our budgeting cycle a year back, it was not budgeted for. We knew that were going to be costs. We had an amount set aside for implementation, but these costs only became clear after we've done the full impact analysis. Obviously, for our budget cycle that's going to start next year, we have now factored it in, and that's part of our cost base now.
So what do you think the impact of VAT will be in this region on businesses and how they function today?
Yeah, I think an important secondary aspect of the implementation of VAT is transparency around accounting, reporting. A lot of businesses, in particular small businesses, I would imagine, don't have proper IT systems. They don't have even proper kind of recording probably of transactions. So the implementation of VAT will professionalize the accounting, the recording of transactions, and that will in general be better in terms of compliance and probably even business transparency around where are profits being made, particularly within groups.
What would be your one piece of advice to somebody who hasn't started to get ready for VAT in this region?
Yeah. it's a certainty. VAT is going to be there on the 1st of January 2018. Both UAE and KSA will introduce VAT. So start today. Start by registering. Get your tax registration. Probably at this stage, I would strongly advise to get in touch with a professional partner who could help you out. It might be difficult to be fully compliant by the 1st of January, but better late than never.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for being with us today. Thank you for watching this video, and see you next time.
Thank you, Pierre.
Thank you.